folks, this is a showdown we circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bruins will kick this away to get us going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bruins are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bruins. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
And the Bruins will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the toss play, runner moving left. Gets some space around the 30.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Goes deep up his back foot. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got the 40. Here he goes. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. It's the running back in the flat. Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, there's two straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. UCLA offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. He finds his man. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Arkansas.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. He finds some space. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Pass rush closing in. He's hit, runs, and throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, UCLA.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
UCLA.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
What a kick. It's good from 55. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. A quick juke. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Crosses the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
First down for the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a take.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. He hands it off to Gunn. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and it's nice positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bruins! but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Bruins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The sack sets up 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And the Bruins will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Arkansas, 32.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. He gets loose. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. They're going to run the option. Running back with the football. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense cannot be stopped.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Has caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Play action here on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Over the middle, it's Ferguson. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Direct snap. Oh, what a move. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UCLA.
UCLA. Number 5. With the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arkansas, 42.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over. 1st and 10.
Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, Could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. The Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.